Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the Ducks will have to kick this away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking for some space. It's Foster.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Wells. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made, a lot of space now. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Using his legs, it's Foster. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll ride the back again here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Wow, you love to see this first drive of the game, and the offense goes to the ground game to come up with that critical first down here on third down. Impressive, and now they got a real shot here inside the 10-yard line.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from each play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Booker. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Report the blitz.
Mistake by the defense makes it first down and 5. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch does get the foot down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route run. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll feed the back again, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They'll try to run for the first down.
I knew he's going middle.
To the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. On the run, going to heave it downfield.
Oh.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And here comes the punter onto the field. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
That was a dot.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
To the air, it's Booker. And he's going to launch it deep again. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. And he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made wide open way downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. With the continuity this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's the Jets sweep here on third down. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love this call here by going with the jet sweep. Get the ball in the hands of an outstanding playmaker. He gets around the edge and gets into space with that kind of speed. He's dangerous.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Booker. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The offense now operating in empty. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Going to try to use his legs here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that 1st down.
The Ducks pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they pick up the 1st down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
He's moving out of the pocket now. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Booker. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Finds his target, and it's complete. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Oh, damn.
1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. They're going to run it here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. A good push inside there by that offensive line.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Go.
How about that defensive front and the linebackers collapsing down on the football? You would think that the quarterback sneak is a safe call, an easy call to get the yards that you need, but not with that push by that defensive line.
So they start 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return.
That's look.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll run it here. And that will pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff heading left. Breaks loose at the 40. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. He grabs it inside the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught over the middle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Looking for a gap. It's Guzman. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense cannot be stopped.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Using his legs here. Going to be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
You cannot be serious. This coach is going to go for it. Back up to his own end zone. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Running back has it on the screen now. Really solid first down gain.
So
It's just
half
short
I'll
of the
take it.
marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up.
He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. This offense really clicking. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back, it's Booker. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The
I
defense
gave him
all
one.
over it. They
Gave
stop
him
him right
two
at
after
the
that.
line.
Spied.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really
Defense
impressed with
spied
the
every
quarterback's
time.
effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a deep completion. And that's
Wow,
incomplete.
so bad.
They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
They're 0 for 2 on previous fourth down attempts. We'll see if the third time is a charm. Quick throw to the left side. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback in this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
We're going to win that baby.
Notre Dame.
We fucking going to win that baby.
The lead. This
We're going
one
to
is
baby.
getting
We
ugly.
fucking out over there.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner choosing to field this one. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To throw, it's Booker. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He lets it go on the move. Looking deep. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down here for this offense. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. This one down at the 15. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. To throw, it's Booker. The pocket breaking down. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Well, now it's a nightmare for any offense. Third and long from their own one. You've got to get a few yards to give the punter some room here. Moves left out of the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Physical run, breaking tackles. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch in this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to pass. It's Booker. Caught quickly. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw again. Escapes the pocket. In the clear at the 25. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Foster. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. It's It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.